Hey, Kawa. What is it you would say you do around here? You're keeping the people waiting.
I make working vehicles into non-working vehicles.
Nice.
Well, welcome back to another day of District Imports nonsense bullshittery build on the Mark V. We got a special one for you today. I fucked myself. So here, let's break it down for a second, okay? We got hats, which is tight. The worst thing that I could possibly imagine about doing upper control arms on a rear subframe of a shitty rusted Mark V was happening, or is happening now. We got this running. So quick update. We got the B5 S4 runs. We have small issues like the ABS module is firing on the front left caliper. I have no idea why, so it could be like a speed sensor or something dumb. But we have 3 weeks to get ready for Dubs of the Lake, April 26th. And we are putting wheels on a Mark V that don't fit. As per usual, this is in standard Volkswagen fashion. So I needed the rear camber for the Mark V, and the rear upper control arms are literally, I think, metal puttied into the subframe because I can't get them to budge, and I rounded off a bolt head. So that's what today's about. Trying to unfuck what has been fucked. So I may or may not be dropping a subframe until I can figure this out. But yeah, welcome back, guys. It's spring. The weather's nice. I'm in shorts again. We're out chilling, enjoying time with the homies, and absolutely fucking over my entire what is it called? Self-esteem and also possible confidence by dropping a goddamn subframe. But yeah, so let's get to it. We're gonna get fucking started on this dumb bullshit. All right, come here. So you see this thing right here? I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. All right, you can tell I'm very tired. See this guy? This right here? This is a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. I didn't have to use no big, or I did use the cheater to break it loose. That's what we want. So here's the problem. I have to drop maybe one side of the subframe, and then I think I'm cutting the bolt head out. But I'm telling you right now, I think that there's like metal putty on that fucking upper control arm on the other side. But we're gonna investigate this side, and we're going to see what we can do without dropping the subframe. Because, dude, thank you 034 Motorsports for the upper control arms. A 2-hour install has become 24. This thing though is stuck. Like, I want to say what he was. I think I know what he was thinking. I don't say I agree with his execution. Ow. Oh, hey, welcome back. So, instead of taking off the entire subframe, we're gonna take off all of the components that hook up to the subframe to cut the fucking bolt out with a Sawzall. So, welcome to another day of District fucking Imports, bro.
On today's episode of What is Kawa Up To, let's take a look.
Now you're probably asking why I'm in a motorcycle helmet. I'll have any goggles.
So what you up to under there?
Well, I've considered fucking myself, but the further I go into fucking myself, the harder my own fucking becomes.
Nice.
Oh, God, dude, fuck me.
Most Volkswagen shit I've ever seen. Baby.
Okay, so weapons. Long ass sawzall, short blade, stud, and this guy. Now this is what happened. In the subframe, this guy exists, and this head was seized. So this sat like here, and I had the here, and it was like here. And for some reason, this would not come loose. Like we were trying to punch it out through here. This won't come loose, that one come loose. I think it's just supposed to be really tight, but it was so secured in there, it was not moving, like no matter what I did. So, I don't even know if it was supposed to do that. It feels like it wasn't supposed to come out. So what I did, is I drilled some release holes, because like right here, there's all this gunk. I don't know what that is. I'm not even sure what that is. But it's like not there on this side, or it flaked off on that side, but it was definitely here on this side. So anyways, it was all that shit, and I just punched holes through it, and I sawzalled both ends. And I still have to do the other side. But the good news is thanks to our friends at 034, our friends at 034 Motorsports, we have rear upper control arms that are adjustable, and these are super easy to put on. I have these on the Mark 7. They also work for the Mark 5. You literally take this, all right, this goes on the inside. These have these Delrin bushings, which is probably gonna help a lot more. Actually, these go on this side. And essentially what this does is you get adjustable camber on the rear by spinning these around. You thread this in to see how far you want it to go. You use this to lock it on. And it's literally it. And I mean, just look at the design. Like, it's built it for me, baby. Build it for me. So we're really excited to have these on. We need to make these wheels fit. Yeah, in true Volkswagen fashion, you gotta build the car around the wheels. So we're gonna go ahead and put these on, and then we're gonna air out the Mark 5 and see how it looks with the new M Technicas. Let's fucking get after it, dude. Okay, to save yourself headache in the future, and also if you're one of those guys that buys cars and sells them, you should always do this. Take a little bit. 034 Motorsports gives us anti-seize, and this stuff is underrated. What you want to do is you want to feed some of that just right along the threads, like so. Oop. Just whatever you want. I'd go all the way down, up and down, just like that. There's plenty in here. And you take your lock washer or lock nut, and you just spin it all the way through. Get those threads nice and lubricated, so that way it's not a pain in the dick in the future. And once you have, it's already being a pain, once you have that spun through, you're going to save yourself a lot of hassle when you want to adjust your camber. So we're gonna get this on there, and let's get these freaking M Technicas to fit. We've got them both lined up here. You can see that if I line up the bolt holes, this is gonna be that much shorter on the top. Like you can see right through it. This being shorter in length, right? From here to here, when put onto the hub, is gonna actually bring the car inwards, or the rear wheels inwards. So when we go out, it'll bring the car positive camber, but we wanna go in because we're making wheels that don't fit. So we're gonna do that now, and let's test fit some wheels. This is what we came here to do. So just enough camber. Right now we're tucking lip. And I think that's what we're trying to go for. So I might dial this out to go fender to lip. I know the fronts are fender to lip right now, but here's my thought process. I kind of like tucking in the rear because then you get to ride it low instead of being, jacked up and, air ride. It's the thing about air ride, right? You got to make it look sick while you're driving. You can't just look sick while you're aired out. You can't be looking out like fucking on stilts and shit. So I think I might keep it tucking in the rear. But this is exactly what we came here to do. We came here to look at some camber, or get some camber, but we're gonna put the bag and the rear suspension back together. I still gotta cut the opposite side bolt that's seized, but we're looking pretty sick. Ladies and gentlemen, we've gotten to the best part of the day, all right? We spent 14 hours straight trying to get seized rear upper control arms off this goddamn MK5 R32. Thank you, Pennsylvania roads. And thank you to steel and aluminum for doing what they do and turning into cement when taking bolts out after corroding. So, here's what we have. As you can see, this is the MK5. We needed to make this thing sick. I mean, and we did exactly that with the 034 Motorsports rear upper control arms. I dialed it out just enough to be sick as fuck. So I want you guys to look at what I spent so long with a long ass Sawzall blade, drill bits, frickin' you name it, like hopes and dreams, blood, sweat and tears. I mean, it's everything you can think of to get this car to look exactly the way we wanted it. And now we're gonna show you what it looks like when it's sick. So let's do that. Oh, let's. I don't know if that's what we wanted. That's not at all what we wanted. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Wait, do the rear left. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, air the rear right down just a little bit. We got a little bit of massaging to do, but that's what I'm talking about. So, got a couple things to do. While we're in the rear, excuse me, I just burped up a literal Novalock sandwich. While we're in the rear of this subframe, because the rear upper control arm was seized, we're gonna go ahead and replace like the trailing arm and also the lower control arm and the, what's it called? The rear sway bar. So, we've ordered a whole bunch of parts. We're trying to squeeze everything in by Dubs of the Lake by April 26th. We're gonna get this, the rear sway bar from 034 Motorsports and get shipped immediately. I still need to dial out some of the camber on both ends on the rear side, which is super easy with the 034 Motorsports. You just literally take the head of that spherical end and you spin it out. So I gotta get that figured out so I can finalize this car. As soon as that's done, this is gonna be tucked away, ready for show season after paint and all the other work that we got coming up. And then we get to work on the Mark II. Quick status on the B5. It fucking runs, baby. It runs, it drives, and we got something special. I didn't forget about the B5, all right? Meredith Ross and I have found an unpainted primer stock B5 S4 bumper. So this right here, okay, to all you S4 people that fucking hoard parts in New York and New Jersey and all that shit, this I got for less than $1,000, okay? How it's supposed to be, because I've been waiting for 6 months and there's a lot of waiting for a bumper and it's just, So anyways, we got a new front bumper. We're gonna dial in the B5 a little bit more, give you guys an update on the interior and the rest of the work that's on that car. But we're gonna put this on as well. We're gonna finish the Mark V, then we're gonna start the Mark II, and then we're gonna finish out the Mark VII, which is getting new interior bits. So we've been really busy. It's just been a hell of a month trying to stay working and busy. So yeah. All right, y'all. That's it for today's video. We'll see you again in a couple weeks. Tune in on the next build. Peace.